Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV as a breaking news. For decades, archaeologists have debated how communities that once relied entirely on hunting and gathering began raising animals, cultivating crops, and producing food. This shift, known as the Neolithic revolution, did not happen the same way everywhere. Because in North Africa, one of the main questions has been whether a farming developed locally or arrived from outside. A study published in Nature suggests that the rise of farming in the Maghreb was not the result of a single migration or a simple borrowing of ideas. Instead, it grew out of repeated contact among African hunter gatherers, early European farmers, and East Saharan herders whose interactions reshaped culture, daily life, and ancestry in North Africa between 5500 and 4500 BC. The 2023 study argues that neither explanations on its own is enough, led by an international team that included researchers from the University of Cordoba, Huelva, and Burgos, along with the Moroccan Institute of Archaeology and Heritage Sciences. The project points to a more complex process shaped by migrations, culture exchange, and local adoption. A major strength of the study is its analysis of ancient DNA from human remains in three Moroccan sites: Kaf, Tahit al Ghar, a cave in Te Tauan, Afri, and Amar au Mausa in Khamesrit province, and Shikarat Raoji south of Rabat. Viewers, at Kaf Tahat al Aghar, researchers identified people descended from European farmers who reached the regions around 7,400 years ago. At Afri and Amar Ao Mausa, they found that a few centuries later, individuals with fully local ancestry were buried in a cave necropolis, even though they were already using pottery and farming related practices. And this suggests that local hunter gatherer groups did not simply disappear when new customs arrived, some adopted them. At Sikharat Rauzi, dating about 1000 years later, the genomes point to ancestry linked to pastoralist groups whose roots lie in the Fertile Crescent. Archaeology had already suggested that such groups moved across North Africa, and the genetic evidence now supports that view. The findings also show that Maghreb was connected to surrounding regions much earlier than later historical periods might suggest. Long before Roman rule and long before the spread of Islam, people on both sides of the Strait of Gibraltar were already sharing knowledge, technologies, cultural tradition, and genes. Beyond this exclusive report.